Rumors are that allegedly Porsha is desperate to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. How far is she willing to go? Well, with this latest stunt, she may be willing to go pretty far. What am I talking about? I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Porsha is desperate to get back on next season's Real Housewives of Atlanta. How desperate is she? Well, with this latest stunt, it may show that Porsha is willing to go all the way in order to secure her a peach. What am I talking about? I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that with Real Housewives of Atlanta negotiations in full swing, allegedly Porsha Williams is becoming desperate to secure her spot. Sources say that several current cast members have secured their positions for next season. However, with so few spots still remaining, the prospects of Porsha returning is getting smaller. One industry insider said, allegedly, Bravo does want Porsha back for season 15. The issue is, no one can decide in what capacity she should return in. Unfortunately for Porsha, the current cast was able to really impress producers and the network. So it seems as if an additional housewife may not be needed. Also, working against Porsha's return is Mayetta Shaw's strong performance last season. The source said, never has a first-time friend of the show received a confessional shoot their first season in. They must really like her. So, with that working against Porsha, how desperate has she become to return to Real Housewives of Atlanta? Well, industry insiders say that allegedly Porsha posts and delete about Nicki Minaj not being one of the queens of rap is an example of how desperate she is to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why is that? Well, another industry insider says that Porsha may be trying to show producers how easy it is for her to garner universal attention across social media. As crazy as it sounds, continued the source, things like this really help raise a housewife's profile. Also, potential drama with an A-list celebrity can give Porsha a huge storyline going into next season, ended the source. Sources are also alleging that the network may be ready for Porsha to produce some drama in her relationship. A move like this would signal to the network that she is finally ready to allow cameras in to catch the real side of her relationship. Now, kinfolk, when I heard about this stunt that Porsha did recently about Nicki Minaj not being one of the queens of rap, I said Porsha must be getting desperate for the attention. And the reason why I felt like Porsha was getting desperate for the attention is the same reason why my sources say that allegedly she did it. Because she has to start garnering up some type of a spotlight to put on herself as she goes into alleged or potential negotiations. And so when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. So kinfolk, why would she need to pull a stunt like this? Well, first off, let's just go ahead and get one thing clear. Of course, Porsha knew that that whole picture had not Nicki on it. In order for her to post that or repost it, she would have to have cropped that picture, screenshot it, and looked at it probably at least 3 or 4 times before it even got posted on her page. Now, why single out Nicki? Well, my sources say that for all it's worth, it was pretty smart on Porsha's behalf because she knows that allegedly Nikki is the rapper who has the most credibility with the Real Housewives fan base, and who has the ear and the attention of the network. So it makes perfect sense if allegedly this was Porsha's idea to start some type of beef or some type of issue or tension between the two. It would make sense to do it with Nikki, because it's all in the Real Housewives universe, and so you get people talking about this across all spectrums. Now, kinfolk, with that being said, why would she need this to work? Why would she need this alleged stunt to work? And why does it show how allegedly desperate she is to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise? Well, according to my sources, right now is a very hot time in the Real Housewives universe. Once the reunion wraps, and once part 2 is aired, my sources are saying that this is around the time where housewives go into deep negotiations and getting ready to sign contracts and getting ready to map out storylines and plots for the next season, which airs normally about a month after the reunion finishes premiering. So right now is a hot time for Porsha. And so why would this move make it seem as if she's desperate? Well, right now, according to my sources, Porsha just doesn't have the prospects right now. Allegedly, her wedding special and spinoff have all been placed on the back burner. So Real Housewives of Atlanta is her ace in the hole, and it's the only cards that she's playing right now. And so now, as my sources are saying, that even if this was a smart move by Porsha, and even if she did do this intentionally, it does kind of make sense. Simply because she has to continue to prove to herself, to the network, as the my source was saying, that she is still a viable housewife. She still can garner up that attention. Now, these stunts may be desperate and may be out of character in some ways, but at the same time, as my sources are saying, it's kind of ingenious if you believe that she's doing this from a very strategic point. Because let's face it, Porsha does not do things very strategically, and we have seen it in the past. However, right now during this negotiation phase, it seems as if Porsha needs to show she still has that high profile accessibility and that high profile attention on her. Because what my sources are saying, the metrics for wanting to know about her and Simon's relationship have started to plummet. And really they have been on a downward trend for the past year. Fans are just not that interested in it. And so, like my source said, that allegedly the network, if they do bring Porsha back, they really want to see her open up more about her relationship and bring any tension or drama that her relationship has to the forefront. Because everyone is not crazy, stupid, dumb, or slow. They all know that there is some tension going on there. Everyone knows, at least everyone is speculating, that everything not what it seems to be. Some insiders said that the posts that the two have been making have dwindled down some, which is a telltale sign for this couple because of this. Simon and Porsha are notoriously known for posting things. And so now you see their social media interactions kind of plummet some. In thinking, and it's all speculation, there must be some type of trouble in paradise for a couple who is so bent on presenting this image of a perfect relationship and a very lovey-dovey relationship as well. So it does seem as if Porsha may be running out of options to market herself, which means she may have to resort to these crazy antics like she's doing today in order to make herself still seem viable to the network. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this recent stunt of Porsha posting and deleting this whole meme about Nikki not being a queen of the rap, do you think that it was a move out of desperation? Or do you think it was a strategic move that she's making in order to try to secure her spot for next season? Or are you one of the ones who feel like it was just a harmless mistake? No foul intended. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.